Hello, I welcome you all back to this lesson. This is another interesting lesson that I gave my people which are under my online lessons. So I want us to answer these questions together publicly with even those people that are under my that are not under my online lessons. So if you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget to share and comment. So we are going to discuss through some interesting questions together. So the first question, this is an object. So this is a graph of an object traveling in a straight road. This is a car. The first question, this is how a car moved. It started from here, moved like this, went there, came like this. This is how it was moving. The first question which you are given, you are taught to find the total time for the journey. So what is the total time for the journey? The total time for the journey is just this one which is there. Which is what? So the answer, what's the answer? The answer is what? 50 what? 50 seconds. This is the total time for the journey. Just like that. So the total time for the journey is just 50 what? 50 seconds. That's how we just need to answer that. Then we move to the next question. The next question is telling us to find the maximum velocity for the journey. So what was the maximum velocity for the journey? Maximum velocity, what is the maximum velocity? You check, velocity is here. Is it 5? No, it was what? 10. That's the maximum velocity. So the maximum velocity is what? Maximum velocity is 10. So the answer there, you just say answer. What was the answer? 10 meters per second, like that. So you've answered these two questions. This is how you need to answer that. So these are the answers that we needed to write. Some people were doing certain calculations. I think they were not able to believe that you just need to answer them just like this. This is the answer. People were putting certain calculations. So just like this, you answer it. Maximum velocity, just like this, you answer it, because it was reaching that velocity. Have you seen the velocity? It was a 10 velocity. Then let's move to question C. Question C. So question C was telling us to find the acceleration. Find the acceleration. So it was saying find acceleration during the first part of the journey. So what is the acceleration during the first part of the journey? How can we find the acceleration during the first part of the journey? The first part of the journey started here, went, reached there. So here, this is the first part. Have you seen? That one is falling at what? At 20. So this is the first part of the journey. This is what you need to do. So what are you supposed to do? The first thing is you write the formula. What's the formula? Acceleration is equals to final velocity minus initial over time. Where you say acceleration is equal to what? What is your velocity? Final velocity. So you know that it started from rest. Here, this is a 0 there. So it started from rest. So this is where it is starting from. This is your initial. This is your U. Where it is ending there. So that's where your final velocity is. So final velocity, you get it there. It is what? 10. Initial velocity is 0. So you say 10 minus 0 over what? Time. What was the time? The time from there to there. What was the time? The time was 20. So you put over what? Over 20. So we put over 20 there, over 20, which is equal to 10 over what? 10 over 20. What's the answer? 10 over 20. What are you going to get? That's 0.5 meters per second squared, just like this. So when you divide there, that's the answer you are going to get, and that's how you need to do it. So just like this, you are done. So these are things that I believe most of us can answer. These are things that we are able to do. So formulas are very much important. These are things that you need to answer. So this is how you need to answer. If you just forget a square on top there, everything becomes wrong. This is how you need to do it. This is how you need to answer it. Then let's move to the last question. So we move to our last question. Which is D. D was telling us to find the distance. You find the what? Distance covered. Find the distance covered. Find the distance covered for the journey. So want to find the distance covered for the journey. How can you find the distance covered for the journey? So for those of you, I remember I taught you on how to find the distance under the graph. So if you can see from here, this one here, this is a triangle. Have you seen? Then this part which is remaining, that is a trapezium. So you can use the formula for a triangle. This side you find, this side you use a trapezium. But looking at this whole thing, this is just a trapezium. The whole thing here, the way it is, this is a trapezium. You can just use one formula to find the total distance, which is the formula of a trapezium. So I remember telling you that a trapezium is like this. This is how once you see something that is like this, this is a trapezium. It can be in this state. It is also a trapezium. It can also be like this, the way it is. Have you seen? This is also a what? A trapezium. So anything that will look like this, like these shapes which are here, all these, you can use the formula for that of a trapezium to answer them. So you can answer them correctly. So this is something which I believe we can do it. This is something which we can handle and answer. So I'll just use the formula for a trapezium. Just use one formula, then I answer it. So how can you answer it? I just use one formula. How can I go about it? Have you seen this one here? The longest distance here. This is my B. Then the short one there, from there to there, that is my A. That is my A. Then this distance, which is there up to there, that is what I'm calling height. So that's what I'm going to do. So what's the formula of a trapezium? I know that the formula for a trapezium is like this. Half A plus B, then H, like this. This is the formula of a trapezium, and this is the formula that I'm going to use. What is my A? My A here, this one is falling at what? At 40. It's falling at 40 like this. If you check, so it is like this, 40, falling at 40 like this, straight there. So this, have you seen this from here to there? This is what's the difference? This is 40, this is 20. The difference is just 20. So you just put what? Just put 20 there. So you say half 20 plus B. B is from 0 to 50. That's your B. So you put your 50 there. Height. What's your height? From there to there, it is 10. So you put your 10. You do this. Then you do what? You evaluate. This is equal to what? You just evaluate this now. So once you reach here, just the same as you found the answer. Say half of what? when you add there, it's 70. So I just want to talk on mistakes that we are making. Someone will say half of this, half of that. You're just wasting time, and you can find the long answer like that. So here, the same way I'm answering, that's the same way you're supposed to answer. You're supposed to add these. So add these two. What answer are you getting? 70. This is 70. Half of 70, it is what? 35. You say 35 times 10. A 10 there. So what's your answer there? Your answer, it is what? 350 meters. This is your answer. So this is the total distance for the journey. This is the total distance for the journey. So I've calculated this. This is 350 meters. This is, I've used this method. So for some of you that have got that other method, you can still use that same method where you find this is a triangle here, this other side here, this is a trapezium. You still find the same answer. So these are things that you need to do. These are procedures that you need to follow. Thank you so much, and don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like and comment. This is a public video. This is a public video, and those of you that want to start tuitions with me, you can contact me on my number 0971 06 6747. You can contact me on that number, then I'll be able to help you. This is my number 0971 06 6747. You can contact me on this number, then I'll be able to help you. So I just say +26 like this. So this is my number. You can contact me, then I'll be able to help you. We've already started the online lessons, and this is the exercise that I gave to everyone. So we are just revising through what we covered. Thank you so much.